The ultimate inside job, how $282 million vanished overnight in war-torn Baghdad. Imagine this, in a city where bombs explode daily, checkpoints choke every road, and militias rule the shadows. Three trusted guardians turn traitors. They slip away under the cover of night with enough cash to fund an empire, $282 million in crisp US dollars. But here's the twist that keeps me up at night as an investigative journalist. How did they pull it off without a single shot fired? And why, despite recovering most of the loot, have the thieves evaded justice for nearly 2 decades? This is the story of the Dar es Salaam investment bank robbery of 2007, a heist so audacious it shattered records and exposed the fragile underbelly of a nation in chaos. Buckle up, we're diving into one of history's most enigmatic bank jobs. U.S. forces man a checkpoint in Baghdad, 2007, a daily reality that made escaping with millions seem impossible. Baghdad, 2007, a city on the edge of anarchy. To understand this robbery, you have to step back into the inferno that was Baghdad in July 2007. 4 years after the US-led invasion toppled Saddam Hussein, Iraq was a powder keg. Sectarian violence raged between Sunni and Shiite groups, with militias like the Mahdi army controlling neighborhoods and clashing with coalition forces. Bombs detonated in markets, bodies piled up in the streets. On the very day of the heist, 18 corpses were discovered across the city, victims of the ongoing bloodshed. Checkpoints dotted every major route, manned by Iraqi police, US troops, or militia fighters searching vehicles for weapons or explosives. Escaping with a truckload of cash, it should have been suicide. Yet in this lawless environment, cash was king. Banks like Dar es Salaam Investment Bank, a private institution in the bustling Karata district, hoarded massive sums in US dollars because electronic transfers were unreliable amid the instability. Billions flowed through Iraq for reconstruction, payoffs, and black market deals, making banks tempting targets. But who would dare hit one in broad daylight, or rather, under the veil of night? The guardians turned ghosts. Who were the thieves? Enter the perpetrators, 3 bank guards, ordinary men tasked with protecting the vault, but with shadowy ties to Shiite militias. These weren't hardened criminals from a Hollywood script. They were insiders, sleeping at the bank as part of their duties, with intimate knowledge of its operations. Reports vary. Some say 2 guards masterminded it, others insist on 3. But all agree it was a classic inside job. Their militia connections, that's the sensational detail that elevates this from a simple theft to a thriller. In Baghdad's fractured landscape, militias provided protection, influence, and, crucially, safe passage through checkpoints. Why so much cash on hand that night? Mystery shrouds it. The bank held $282 million in US bills, plus about $176,000 in Iraqi dinars.